Hello, I have another game for you for FIDE. It is from the Blitz tournament that I played yesterday in the Stovan Cafe in Reykjavik, Iceland. This game, I had the black pieces. I think it's from the third round. I had the black pieces against Hedinn Briem, who's an adult learner. He has taken some lessons from me, and I think he has improved a lot. And well, before the tournament, it's a casual tournament, unrated. And I saw him before the tournament playing my friend, and he did play the Trompowsky, and they played this old line that they played back in the 90s. And I thought, yeah, I would like to play that, just for fun. So he played d4, I played knight f6, bishop g5, and I played knight e4, which is not what I usually play. I usually play e6 here, but I thought, I want to have a little bit of fun, change it up, and play this position. He played bishop h4, and we played this old variation with g5, f3, challenging the knight. Now I have to take the bishop. If I retreat with my knight, he will just take the pawn. And yeah, white is much better. We're actually winning, so we have to take the bishop. We get a double pawn, but white also gets a double pawn. So white will get a slight lead in development, strong center. The black will have the bishop pair, and especially the dark squared bishop will be quite strong. Now the main move here is c5, which I did play, and you don't want to play d5 or take on c5, because in both cases you are, well, number one, you're opening up this diagonal. Maybe I'll put the bishop here immediately, and also you are disconnecting these pawns. You no longer have any dynamics with this pawn. As soon as you lose this pawn center, you lose your dynamics. So d5 also gives up this square. I mean, just play here. He has to defend, and then I'll play d6, and the knight comes to e5. And black has a strong position. So the main move is e3, which he did play. And I played bishop h6. Back in the days when we used to look up openings in the Batsford chess openings encyclopedia. I believe this was the main line. And I was trying to recall after the game, and I got some assistance in remembering that king f2 is indeed the main move for white. And this was played a lot in the 90s. Well, the idea is to protect here and also get the king off any diagonal here. I keep forgetting that. I have to be careful with my queen. So okay, no crown for my queen. And you protect this. And again, white tries to hold on to this, play knight f3, get the pieces out, and play the game. In the game, you play queen f3, which is in a way logical. You defend this, and also the idea is after bishop c4, you attack here. But I did play queen b6. Had some ideas after that move that maybe I should have taken here. Bishop c1, because it's kind of tricky to defend this pawn. Queen b3, queen b6, but white can play queen c3 when he defends the pawn, and yeah, it's nothing special. So I did play queen b6, and now my opponent played knight to d2. Otherwise I take on b2 and take the rook, but now if I take, he gets some play. Maybe rook b1, bishop c4. So I took on d4, and he played bishop c4. Attacking f7, and well, getting ready to develop a bit, but I thought I had a clever idea here, and I took on e3. Which looks bad because I'm allowing him to take here with check, which he indeed did do. Queen takes f7. But my spidey senses told me that my king would be perfectly safe here on d8, and I played king d8. And it's just one piece, it's the queen here. There are no knight checks, it takes so many moves. There's no back rank, you can't attack my rook even because my bishop is protected. So everything seems to work together. And once I get these pieces out, white is in big trouble. So okay, for the moment this is hanging, so knight to b3, also defending b2 indirectly. And here I had another clever idea, I played rook f8. And again, seemingly giving up a pawn, he can take here, but then of course I will, well, he does attack my bishop, but then I would give a check here, pick up this guy, and you don't have time to take my bishop on h6 because f1 hangs mid. So the idea with rook to f8 was to get the queen away from protecting the bishop, but he did play queen to d5 and played e6. Queen went back to d3. Yeah, keeping an eye on bishop. If you go back d1, I pick up the bishop. So queen to d3, and now knight c6. I want to play knight e5, followed maybe by queen to b4, and he played knight to f3 to prevent that. But now all of a sudden my double pawn comes to life, and I undermine his knight to play h3. Yeah, it's getting difficult. I do give up this pawn, which he took, but everything is firmly protected. Now take on g2. Don't have time for castles. I play e2 check. If you want castle, e2 check, and this is hanging as well. So he played rook g1. And then I took the knight, and now I'm up some material. Again, castles e2. He took here. And I played knight to e5. He did give me a check here. King to e7. Queen is hanging, so he played queen to c3. Hitting my knight, now I've taken the king, then rook e8, then he backs up the knight. So I took the queen. Play queen c5 check. But I'm up a lot of material now, so I played d6, queen here. And he was also about to flag. I'm up 2 pieces, and I just played bishop d7 here. He was down to his last seconds. That was 2-second increment, but he had to make a move. And I actually think he flagged at this point, and I played rook f1. And that didn't really calculate. This kind of move, you just know it's checkmate. He has to take, and the rook was sacrificed just to give up, gain a tempo for the queen, to give a check. He played king e2, king e1 is the same, queen f2. This is what happened, and shame on me, I played queen f1 mate, but of course I should have played e2 mate. Always go for the lower value material when king mate. It was more of a test to play king g2, but this is also made in a few moves. Check, and we give some checks, pick up the pawn, and the knight comes into the game. Too many pieces around the king can't survive. And black wins. So a fun little game, again where I got a little bit out of my comfort zone with the openings, but it's fun from time to time, just to A, play more fun openings, and B, get a little bit out of your comfort zone. Let me know if you like this format, just having fun with it, experimenting again out of the comfort zone a little bit. These types of videos take a little bit more work because I have to edit them and add the overlay, but tell me if you like it, or prefer the normal video with just a chessboard and a small camera of me faces. But okay, I'll see you again and another chess video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.